All right, Miss Lewis. So I'm gonna show you what Jasmine does every day. So in the morning, she logs on right here to her sixth grade homepage tab. She knows that on her homepage, here's the schedule, the music schedule, right? But here is her agenda for every day. So this is what the students live off of. This is where they know what to do, okay? I give further directions on the Power School page, but this is where they're seeing, like, for the most part of the day, what it is that they're doing. It's an overview, but let me show you last week's because that's the one that we're referring to about her missing assignments. So every day I only post that day's agenda, right? And everything that's in yellow, those are her independent blocks. So on Monday for ELA independent work, she knew that she had to study for her vocab for a quiz, but this is not something she turns into me, and I discussed that with them. Um, but we go over this every day, and at the end of the week, especially, I tell them, okay, let's look at our week agenda. This is what we have to turn in. So she knows that for ELA the whole week, she had an ed puzzle to do. Those are videos on a different platform. They watch videos, answer questions. They don't have to submit it to me. It already shows it if they do it. I have a teacher account, so it shows me if they do it. So this is not something she turns in. She knows this because she's in the class and she's doing this, so she knows it's not a hand-in document. So she just makes sure that she has that done, right? And then the ELA review, that was a document that she had to turn in. That was on Wednesday. Thursday, she had an ed puzzle to do. That's not a turn-in document. That's a video she watches on ed puzzle with questions. And then finish making inferences worksheet. Okay, the worksheet, that's something she turns in. So far she knows ELA review and the worksheet is what she turns in for ELA this week, right? She knows this because this is something whenever they go to an independent block, I show them, okay, here's your ELA review on our ELA tab, and this is what you're going to submit to me at the end of the week. So they have an idea of what it is they're submitting. So these two assignments and then worksheet number 2 for making inferences, these 3 assignments is what she would turn in for ELA. The way that she needs to go back and make sure she does that is she knows for the ELA independent assignments, they're going to be on the ELA tab, and it's going to be under Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays that she has a hand in. All she has to do, she goes to sixth grade ELA, and this is last week. She only looks at Friday through Monday, right? And if she does that, she'll see Monday, oh, there's no hand in here. I don't have anything due. Tuesday, I just had an ed puzzle for independent block. Nothing to do on here to hand in. That's just a video. Wednesday, however, right here it says this was due. This is the ELA review. They have to hand it in. On their student account right here, it says hand in. And I've already walked her through how to hand it in. She's handed in documents, so she knows how to do that. They click on the ELA review document and they work on that document and then they hand it in to me here. So she knows Wednesday this is due. She doesn't even technically have to look at the highlighted yellows. She can just go back to the week and make sure, okay, Wednesday I had something to hand in. I need to turn that in. Thursday, this is the worksheet that they had to finish and they turn it in here. They hand it in here. Friday, worksheet number 2 they finish, they hand it in right here. So this is how she knows what she's doing. For writing, we have a separate tab. All of these yellow right here, this is her independent work blocks for writing for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So she could either look at this or she can look at writing. I need to go back to Monday. So the week of last week, Monday, she had a perfect verb tense worksheet that she had to hand in. This is daily. So she's not waiting till Friday. I've already talked to them. They're not waiting till Friday to turn this in, right? Tuesday, this is not something they have to turn in. It's something we did as a class. That's why there's no turn in. There's no hand in tab that says hand in right here. Okay, Wednesday, she had something to hand in. It was for sixth grade, it was page 26. It was a practice workbook. They had to take an image with their Chromebook. I've showed them how to do that. And then they handed it in to me. Thursday, they had accordion paragraphs to turn in. So this is something they're in the class, they're getting directions on. We did one together, and then they did a separate second one on their own. So pretty much they just handed the one we did in together, and then the one they did on their own. They handed in 2 different documents with accordion paragraphs on it. They handed it in to me. And this is something that I went over numerous times. I give directions, use Mrs. Delvai's copy to check for any missing sentences. The second one they did on their own, they need to make sure they hand them both in. It's 2 separate documents when they are finished. At the end of the day on Friday, I took 15 minutes to go over this and make sure that they saw what I was doing. So I'm not aware if she was gone Friday, but that could have been a reason that affected her. I don't remember if she was in the afternoon Friday. I believe she was here, but we go over this, all of this stuff. So if she has questions, she does need to be asking me. And then Friday they had nothing to do. So that's just an overview of how they're looking at the yellow blocks every single day. This is just Monday, right? We meet, they have independent study. They meet, we have independent study. Then they have independent study after lunch, and then we meet for math after that. So same thing with math. These are all their independent assignments. She had page 202. I gave them 2 days to finish that to 204. And I even went over those problems with them. And then these days, that's the only document they had to turn in. And then Wednesday, they had a video to use. Oh, and then they did page 205 of multiplying decimals in their math workbook. So that was 2 different pages. So 202, that's one assignment, to 204, that was one assignment. And then page 205 was the second assignment. And then they did Khan Academy. Again, that's a platform. They watch videos, they answer questions. It's not something they hand in. And then they did math facts, the 2 math facts, and practice dividing decimals. They ended up not doing that. So they just had the 2 math facts on Friday. And so for math, she knows, again, look back at last week, Monday through Friday. Monday, they had 202 to turn in. Tuesday, I posted a video to help them with multiplying decimals. And then I told them, finish yesterday's work, because I knew a lot of them didn't finish. Use your notes that we have, which are located right here. I told them, take a photo of your work and hand it in on Monday's tab, which is here, because I gave them the next day to finish that. Then Wednesday, they had another hand in page 205. They watch a video on how to do the skill, and then they do the page numbers 1 through 12, hand it in to me. Khan Academy Thursday, that's just, they do videos and questions. It's a different platform. All I have to do is log on. I can see who's doing what. Friday, they had another hand in, but I ended up not forcing them to hand it in. So this is one of the ones I didn't count for that week, because we ended up doing it together. And then that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. But this is what we look at, our yellow independent blocks. Math is yellow on Monday and Tuesday. They have independent blocks first, and then they meet with me. And then I flop it to meet with 6th graders first, and then independent block, because I have 5th and 6th, so I flop them. So yeah, this is how we look at it. If you have any questions, let me know and we can meet up. I'll get on Jasmine about asking questions, because I have talked to them about that. I have a lot of shy ones, but I mean, it's her nature, so I'll just have to push her to be a little bit more of an advocate for herself and ask me questions and get the help that she needs. Okay, so we'll see how this week turns out. Today she didn't have a hand in. She did have complete the 3 multiplication facts, but they're handing that in all at one time on Fridays on one hand in tab. For ELA today, she had to hand in ELA review. That was what she did today. That's a document she's going to hand in. And then for writing, they didn't have a hand in. They had an ed puzzle. It's a question with videos. So yeah, that's it. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful.